Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time here, welcome. I'm Adrienne, I live in New York City. I love beautiful things and makeup in particular, and I am right now in the midst of a 30-day Lippie challenge where I challenge myself to use 30 different products, lip products, one a day, post a video, give you my thoughts, and yeah, it's just a fun way for me to go through my collection. So if that interests you, stay tuned. Today I am wearing a full face of Colourpop, and I am very, very happy with my makeup. I'm really happy with my makeup. I like Colourpop. I like a lot of their products. Some of them are hit or miss, but I have found some real gems. I'll quickly touch upon what I'm wearing because it's not a lot, believe it or not. I am wearing the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I wear mine in the color Light 5N. I like it. I don't think it's as moisturizing per se as it could lead you to think, but it is really nice and it does provide like a natural finish and a lot of coverage for what it is. In my brows, another great product that I really, really like is their Brow Boss Gel. This one here, I have mine in dark brown. Just think it gives you really nice coverage, nice fluffy brows, great price point. Today, I'm trying for the first time their Act Natural Defining Mascara. I have mine in brown, and woo, I think this did a great job. This was so easy to apply. Gave my eyelashes a bit of a curl, which is a difficult thing. It has a really nice, just fluffy, natural brush, and I'm pleasantly surprised, but with all mascaras, you have to try them more than once to see if the formula gets better or worse, what happens there. On my cheeks, I'm wearing a Super Shock cheek in Birthday Suit, this one here. And as my bronzer, I'm wearing one of their new Super Shock bronzers in Beachin, this one here. Now this one I think is a tiny bit too orange. I made it work for me, but I had to be really careful. I would be interested in picking up the lighter shade of this one and maybe mixing the two and seeing if that one's a little more neutral. And then of course on my eyes, because Colourpop for me, where they almost always hit it out of the ballpark, is with their eyeshadow palettes and also their Color Shock shadows. And today I am wearing the Mandalorian palette, and I am wearing two colors from this palette only. This was the easiest eye look to create. I am wearing this color here and this color here, and I just blended them in the middle and blended them up with a fluffy brush. And you know, I'm not a Star Wars person, but I am a this color scheme person. So if you're a this color scheme person, don't let the fact that this is a Star Wars palette deter you. It's great quality, and yeah, I'm loving it. But we are here about Lippies, and I have different thoughts about Lippies when it comes to Colourpop. There's never been a line of Colourpop lipsticks or lip products that I am over the moon about. I always find fault with something about them that kind of deters me from using Colourpop. But it's been a while since I have tried any of their lip products, and I've been hearing buzz here and there. So I thought I would try 3 formulas for you today. We have the glowing lip, the blotted lip, as well as revisiting a new shade in their, or a newer shade in their Lippie Sticks. Now this is not a matte Lippie Stick, this is like a regular Lippie Sticks. They're matte Lippie Sticks, no way, too drying for me. So spoiler alert, I've tried these all and I already have thoughts, so let's just get started and I will swatch them for you and let you know. The first is a glowing lip, and this was from one of their collections, but it's really about the formula that I'm focused on here. So I was very curious to try the glowing lip. I thought this was something that would really be up my alley. It's a pretty wearable peach. I really appreciate the bullet, just how small it is, easy to make precise. It goes on very nicely. It feels like a regular kind of cream lipstick in a way, but a bit stickier. So it's gonna have more wear time. The thing that is the deal breaker for me on this one is the scent. The fragrance is, to me, it smells like almost like sweet tarts. It's very false kind of candy, super sugary. And when you talk, when you breathe it in through your nose, when you breathe it in through your mouth, it kind of colors your experience. So even if I'm drinking just some water, I will taste it, and it's not a great taste. It's not that you can taste the product like if you lick your lips, but you can taste it in that the scent is so strong it kind of flavors things. So for me, this is a no-go. And I was hoping it would just be a little more hydrating, a little more glowy. Yeah, when I heard glowing lip, I just thought that's such a good name for a product. And I was expecting a little bit more, and a little bit, maybe a tiny bit more translucency. But c'est la vie. I'm sure there are people who really, really love it, but just my thoughts. Let's try the Blotted lip. I got mine in Doheny Doctor, Doheny Doctor. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. This is a really beautiful, rich color. So this one I actually quite like. It applies color really, really evenly, kind of gives that effect of a blotted lip, but it's giving you some color. And it's a really pretty color. It also doesn't settle into the lines or anything. So I do think, like, formula-wise, this is a winner. The scent on this one too is a tiny bit off, but nothing too intense that would put me off of using the product completely. I think what happens with me with this product that doesn't send me over the moon is that where at the beginning it has this really like kind of luxurious feel to it, where you can move your lips around and your lips feel nice and hydrated. That actually starts to wear down, and it does have almost like a dry down effect, and it's that dry down effect that I don't like. I just feel my lips getting more tight, and the product is already getting a bit tacky, and I just wouldn't feel like I'm wearing something comfortable on my lips. And if I'm going to be wearing a shade like this, I want it to be hydrating. And so this is not long-term hydrating enough if after like a minute you're already feeling kind of tightening. It does have a really pretty look to it though. And so here's the Doheny Doctor, and this one is the adults only in glowing. And you could see the finish is different. This one gives off a lot more light, and this one is flatter, though it's not completely flat. It's a shame. I would have liked that if this remained kind of in a blurring, but kind of, I could still mush my lips together, and it's just not happening. Colourpop. The last one is one of their Lippie sticks. This is in the color Brat Pack, which, hello, how could we not love that? It is this kind of chocolatey color. I love the fact that these components are completely colored. The color of the product makes it easy to find. I love this applicator. I think it's just so easy to apply color. This color is really unique. It has some brown, some yellow, some orange. It's sort of a bit complex, and I think that makes it a really fun, unique color without being like a totally 90s color. It has a very sweet kind of caramel scent, but I don't mind it terribly. There's a kind of a glow to it too. Similar, very, very similar in formulation to that glowing lip. And I wonder why this Lippie stick is sort of like a needle in a haystack. It's really hard on the Colourpop site to find Lippie sticks that are not matte or not matte X. It used to be easier to find. They used to separate it on their site into like satin, matte, matte X for the Lippie sticks. Now they've just bundled them all together. And I don't know why they've done that, because I much preferred Lippie sticks in this type of formulation, and now it's very, very hard. You have to go into every single description, find it, and sometimes they're just not explicit one way or another, and you're just not sure. That's my one criticism about this that I will say. I will also say that it feels like I'm wearing a lipstick. You know, it feels like I'm wearing a stickier cream lipstick, a lot like that glowing lip. As I talk, I am very conscious that I have a lip product on. It's not particularly thin. It feels like something is going on. And again, not a bad thing per se, because if you got a richer color, or even if this color were so rich on you, you will want to know where it is at all times, and this is going to tell you. On me, this color, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. I tend to go either more warm or more neutral, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I think this one is, for me, the keeper of the bunch, but yeah, I'm just not over the moon. Not over the moon with Colourpop lip products the way that I am over the moon with their eyeshadow or some of their other products. And so I just thought I would share that. If you're curious, you know, in these formulas, and maybe you needed some questions answered before you delved in, hopefully I answered those questions. If you have Colourpop that you actually love and you want to talk to me about, don't talk to me about Luxe Blotted lip or anything like that, because I've been there and done that. I will try to find some videos that I've done in the past regarding Colourpop lip products so that you could kind of see my perspective on many formulations. But no, seriously, if there is something that's come out that you think I should try, like, I'm willing to try anything. Consider subscribing so that way you can find out what is on day 8 tomorrow. Definitely leave a comment down below asking any questions you might have on any of these products, or giving me your 2 cents about this product. I love engaging with my folks. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great week, and it resembles nothing like today, because today was a tough day, but my makeup at least looks good, so there's that. Okay, take care everyone. We'll talk soon. Bye.